Wolfpac is back. Or could it be?
Wolfpac is back, causing total destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Step to the ring, this war's your destination. No mercy given, the streets initiation.
What's going on, wrestling fan? Welcome back to the channel. Now, we're taking a step back to the late 90s, the height of the Monday Night Wars. We're here to talk about a specific group, a specific faction, who had all the star power, all the tools in the world to become the greatest wrestling faction of all time. Somehow, WCW managed to drop the ball. Yes, we're talking about the NWO Wolfpac. So let's get into the missed opportunities, the people involved, and what could have been. Now, here's the fun part. Imagine if WWE brought back their own version of the NWO Wolfpac. Who would be in it and how would it look? Let's get straight into it. All right, let's set the stage. Now, it's 1998. The NWO is the hottest thing in wrestling. You know, it's getting bloated, though. There's too many members getting involved. There's too much chaos. So Kevin Nash, Randy Savage, and Conan break away from Hulk Hogan's Hollywood NWO, and they form the Wolfpac. So they ditch the black and white for red and black. Now they're baby faces. The crowd's eating up. We've got Nash's cool factor, Savage's intensity, and we've got Sting as well joining the ranks, dropping in from the rafters in his red faceplate. The arena just erupted.
And anybody, anytime, anywhere, we're here, we're ready.
And it was a vibe, but that's where it starts to unravel. WCW didn't know how to capitalize on that goldmine and how to book the storytelling that could have been involved. First off, they didn't give the Wolfpac a clear purpose. They were fighting Hulk Hogan's crew to take over WCW. Yeah, they were defenders of the company. Yeah, but it was muddy. They had all the star power in the world. Nash, Savage, Conan, Luger, but no storytelling behind it. You know, there was the whole, oh, we're cooler than the other NWO. But to what end? The matches felt random, feuds didn't build properly, and the group just lost momentum faster than it was formed. So by late 98, they were merging back with the Hollywood NWO after the infamous finger poke of doom. It just didn't make sense. It lasted less than a year, and it's criminal. It's absolutely criminal underutilization of a faction that had so much star power and so much going for it that it could have literally taken over wrestling. The NWO Wolfpac could have been WCW's answer to the Attitude Era's DX. Could have been a rebellious, fan favorite, anti-establishment group that literally runs the show. But instead of letting them shine and creating the right type of storytelling and booking and making them a unit, a tight-knit unit, WCW just overcomplicated it, and that was the start of the downfall. They threw in guys like Kurt Hennig and Rick Rude, who just didn't make sense to be in there at the time. Dusty Rhodes even got involved, literally there for a cup of coffee before he bounced. To me, it just diluted its absolute core. NWO Wolfpac should have stayed Nash, Savage, Sting, Conan, and Hall. Maybe one more in there at the absolute maximum. There was no need to throw in guys that just didn't make sense to be in the group. So keep it lean, keep it mean. Absolute destruction could have been caused. So if WCW had played it right, the Wolfpac could have been the biggest, possibly the biggest faction ever. Picture this, if they beat Hogan at his own game, recruited a young Goldberg into the ranks potentially, and become more of an anti-establishment group than the original NWO, they could have had easily a 2 to 3 year run of absolute domination and become the biggest group of all time. But no, a cool idea just fizzled out a little bit too soon. So here's where it gets exciting now. What if the Wolfpac came back modern day WWE?
Wolfpac is back, causing total destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Step to the ring, this war's your destination. No mercy given, the streets initiation.
Think about the NWO's chaos. I mean, WWE have already inducted the NWO into the WWE Hall of Fame. Why not the Wolfpac? And why not have a segment backstage where the surviving members of the original group, we're talking Conan, we're talking Nash, we're talking Sting, maybe get together and somebody like Damian Priest or Dominik Mysterio walks by the camera in front of them, their attention's turned, ideas start brewing. What if something like that potentially happened? And then you could have the puppet master behind the scenes, somebody like Lex Luger potentially, who's not fully recovered from what he needs to recover from, but he doesn't need to recover to be a mastermind behind the strings. It's his mind that we need, right? It could be like a Paul Heyman for what the bloodline was. So who's in this modern day Wolfpac? I've got 6 names for you, and it might surprise some of you. So first up, we've got Dominik Mysterio. Conan could recruit him due to his Mexican heritage, history with his dad, but also he's got the swagger, hasn't he? He's got the heel character nailed. As a Wolfpack member, he could lean into that edge that he's got, almost like Conan 2.0, but with better mic skills. He's young, he's agile, and he could play the agitator, the one that gets under other people's skin and starts out these feuds. Dominik Mysterio, Wolfpack member number 1. Wolfpack member number 2, we've got the big boy returning from injury, Bronson Reed. He's the enforcer. He's 6 foot, 330 pounds of pure power. He's got the look to him as well. So he'll be the modern giant of the group. He's the enforcer. He's underutilized on the main roster. He was getting a push before the injury, but prior to that, he needed something. I think when he returns from injury, he needs something. And the Wolfpack gives him that purpose. Wolfpack member number 3. He don't miss. Melo don't miss. Carmelo Hayes, he's the prodigy, the cocky prodigy of the group. His charisma just screams a group like NWO, doesn't it? Like, he don't care what the crowd thinks. He's going to tell you what he thinks. And he's got the swagger of like a young Scott Hall. Like, again, doesn't care what the crowd thinks. He's going to say what he's going to say, and he's going to do it, and he's going to show you that he's right. So he's going to steal the show. He's going to be a loudmouth, and he's a workhorse in the ring. So I'm taking Carmelo Hayes, Wolfpack member number 3. Wolfpack member number 4, we've got the showman, Montez Ford. He's in a group at the minute which, yeah, they've just won the world titles, but they're not going anywhere. They have to go to social media to get the job done there. So the Street Profits have been stale for a long time. And he's the star of that group, isn't he? He's the star of there. So why can't he be a star in something much bigger? His athleticism is absolutely unreal. He's a flashy risk taker, and he just gets the crowd going. So to me, his charisma and style pairs perfectly with somebody like Carmelo Hayes. Montez Ford, Wolfpack member number 4. Wolfpack member number 5, we've got the mouthpiece, the one that does the promos for the group. Yeah, L.A. Knight. He's over as a babyface still, and the year movement is still strong, isn't it? Imagine him coming out with the Wolfpack themed year shirt. I'd buy that shit up. I'd buy that right now. So, to me, he's an absolute throwback to a time gone by, a time that we miss as well. And what better way to have him integrated into a group which could take over and be a throwback to those times? He ties the group together. He's a star. He's got star power. He's a star in the making that's still yet to come. So LA Knight, Wolfpack member number 5. Final Wolfpack member number 6, the absolute leader, the ruthless leader, Damian Priest. He's a proven leader. He did get turned upon, mutiny and that, but he is a proven leader. He's a former world champ. He can talk on the mic, and he's a great in-ring worker as well. He's got that main event cred to carry him through, and he's just got a bit of an edge that I feel like he's got history with many people within the group already. The Wolfpack member number 6, the leader, Damian Priest. Now, so imagine this faction of 6 solid members, all led and guided by the likes of Sting, Nash, Conan, Luger, in the background, guiding them along the way. They could absolutely dominate WWE. And we've seen groups come in recently. The WWE, you're just constantly dropping the ball on. We've got the Judgment Day, who didn't need to break away from Damian Priest. The Wyatt Six, who WWE just don't know what to do with them, despite Bo Dallas's injury. So we're crying out for a bigger group of some special stars that can absolutely fill the show and be absolutely ruthless and dominant. And I feel like they've got the youth, they've got the power, they've got the charisma, they've got everything the original Wolfpac had, but with a modern edge. So why would it work in 2025? In WWE, one, nostalgia. Nostalgia sells. The NWO Wolfpac shirts would literally fly off the shelves. I'm queuing already for one, and this has not happened. Two, it brings the opportunity in to have stars like Nash, Luger, Conan, Sting still come back to the company in some aspect where the crowd's going to pop. And three, it's a fresh twist, isn't it? The anti-heroes, all of them, anti-heroes with legacy tie-ins to something much bigger. Dom, Mello, Priest. It gives everybody a new spotlight, doesn't it? And we've got people returning from injury that would need something like this in Bronson Reed. The thought of NWO Wolfpac's still rebellious. It's still unstoppable for some people. And it's still what could have been. So let me know, guys, what do you think? Is the potential of an NWO Wolfpac reuniting in the modern day WWE with new members a possibility? And what would you like to see? Would you like to see that? And if so, who would you have as your, let's say, 5 or 6 members? If you are a wrestling fan, I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's some cracking content on this channel and some better content still yet to come. Take care, appreciate the support, and we'll see you on the next one.
Wolfpac is back causing total destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Step to the ring, this war's your destination. No mercy given, the streets initiation. If you don't know, better find out the Wolfpac. We're top contenders, fact you can't dodge that. You don't wanna mess, call it a grave sin. I step into the ring, guarantee you won't walk out again. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpac. 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 You might wind up in a body bag. Take your chances, step up, feel the rope. When the bell rings, we crush all your hopes. Day in, day out, we're Wolfpac for life. Calling out anybody with guts for a fight. We rep what we want, we live by our code. You don't wanna feel these shoes or walk this road. This crowd pleaser madness running under your feet. We break the walls down, you'll be facing defeat. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpac. 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 You might wind up in a body bag. Wolfpac is back, let the chaos begin. The bad boys are wrestling, out here to win. This competition leads you straight to despair, cause we're running the streets like we just don't care. If you don't know, better learn quick, the Wolfpac. We prove a point, top tier, can't stop that. Test us, get laid out, ain't no saving grace. Step in the ring, you're gone without a trace. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpac. 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 You might wind up in a body bag. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpac.